hard. So again, solving systems by elimination today. We've done solving systems by graphing, and we do graphing if they're both y equals. We use substitution if one is y equals and the other is in standard form. Today, with elimination, both will be in standard form. And there's two ways of doing this. I'm going to teach you the easy way out, and then we'll talk about the more mathematically sound way of doing it later on. But so elimination today, elimination means to get rid of, right? If we're eliminating it, we're taking it off the table, we're removing it. So elimination is getting rid of one set of variables. By combining like terms. So there are some easy steps to follow. And this is, I think, a very vertical problem, right? We line it all up vertically and it works pretty well. Some of you, I apologize if you're mad that it works so easily and that I've taken this long to show you how to do this. So 4 steps. The first step is to write the system so the like terms are lined up vertically. So I want to write it so x is on top of x and y is on top of y, and the number is on top of the other number. Equal signs line up, all that good stuff. Vertically is up and down, remember. So we write it so that they are lined up vertically. Eliminate, combine, like terms. Eliminate or combine like terms. Eliminate and combine like terms. And solve for is FOR. Solve for the remaining variable. So when I have them lined up vertically, I'm going to add vertically, and maybe something will eliminate itself. We'll get rid of it. I'm going to combine like terms. X's combined with X's, Y's combined with Y's, and then something's left over, and I solve. Now here's the caveat. This may not happen. You may not be able to eliminate. So here's my rule. The top equation is multiplied by the bottom x coefficient. Maybe, right? This is in a different color. Maybe we're going to have to do this. Top equation is multiplied by the bottom x coefficient. The bottom equation is multiplied by the opposite the bottom equation is multiplied by the opposite of the top x coefficient. Number 3, substitute the solution into one of the original equations and solve. Substitute the solution into one of the original equations and solve. And write the ordered pair. Again, always remembering the answer is an ordered pair. All right, so let's practice. Start out with an easy one first. Most of the time, this first step, write the system so the lines, the like terms line up vertically. Most of the time it's already done, or it may be off just a little bit. But most of the time, this step is already done. It's already lined up vertically. I've got x's on top of x's, I've got y's on top of y's, I've got numbers and numbers. Step 1, done. Step 2 says eliminate. Combine like terms and solve for the remaining variables. So let's see if we can do step 2 already. If I was going to line them up and I lined them up vertically, if I combined like terms, does something automatically eliminate? Does something automatically go away? Greta? Yeah, the x's are going to go away. Why? Yeah, negative 5x and 5x disappear. So perfect. I can combine like terms. Those disappear. They eliminated. What's 7y minus 2y? Equals. What's negative 8 plus 13? Positive 5? Can you solve? What do? Divide by 5. So y equals 1. Sometimes it's that easy. Step 3, substitute the solution, y equals 1, into one of the original equations and solve. It doesn't matter which one we do. I like to stick with the top one just because I like rules. So if I go back to the top one, negative 5x plus 7, and instead of the variable y, I'm going to put 1 equals negative 8. Negative 5x plus 7 equals negative 8. Could you skip this part? Yes. Minus 7. Negative 5x equals negative 15. Divide by negative 5. X equals what? What? Positive 3. Am I done? No, my answer is an ordered pair. What, comma, what? Three, comma, 1. Yeah, x, comma, y. So some of them truly are this easy. Bam, you're done. It already eliminates, and so you just combine like terms and solve. Then you substitute and solve, and you're done. Others of them are not as easy. Of course, right? Two x minus 14y equals 16. And x minus 7y equals 10. Can I eliminate anything right away? Does anything disappear? Are there opposites up there? No. So this is where we have to use this rule. The top equation gets multiplied by the bottom x coefficient. So I look down here, what's the x coefficient? 1. So the top equation is going to get multiplied by 1. The bottom equation gets multiplied by the opposite of the top x coefficient. What's the x coefficient up here? 2. What's the opposite? So this one's going to get multiplied by negative 2. All right, let's do some math. What do you get? On top, what happens? Nothing, right? When they're multiplying by 1. I mean, you can prove it. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times negative 14y is negative 14y equals 1 times 16 is 16. Pretty easy. Let's do the bottom. Negative 2 times 1x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 7y is positive 14y equals negative 2 times 10 is negative 20. I mean, it's pretty easy if you take the top multiplied by the bottom x and the bottom multiplied by the negative top. Because if you do this, what happens? I can cross out my 2's. 2x minus 2x is 0. Done. And even right here, negative 14y plus 14y is, this is a special type of problem. What's left over on the left-hand side? 0 equals 16 minus 20, negative 4. What kind of problem is this? Let's just do the top version, right? The beginning part. What if I gave you negative 2x minus 10y equals 28 and negative 5x minus 10y equals 10? Does anything cancel out? Let's see. Negative 2x minus 5x, that's negative 7x. Negative 10y minus 10y, that's negative 20y. No, nothing cancels out. So I have to do my rule again. The top gets multiplied by the bottom x coefficient. So what's the top getting multiplied by? Negative 5. And the bottom gets multiplied by the opposite of the top. So negative 2, the opposite is positive 2. Let's do the math. Negative 5 times negative 2x, positive 10x, right? Negative 5 times negative 10y, positive 50y, equals, calculator time, negative 5 times 28. Well, what's 5 times 30? 150 minus 100, negative 140. Is that right? Two times negative 5x, negative 10x. 2 times negative 10y, negative 20y, equals 2 times 10, 20. Now, does something eliminate? Yeah, 10x minus 10x is 0. 50y minus 20y is 30y, equals negative 140 plus 20, negative 120. And then you'd solve, substitute, and get your answer. Divide by 30, yep, so y equals negative 4. And then you take y equals negative 4 and choose one of these to put it in, doesn't matter which one, and solve. Questions?